Good Friday morning to you folks, July 24th, 2020. I am fixing to go pick up my truck, do my inspection on it. It is a 2020 silver and green. I was hoping for, banana yellow, but whatever. But at least it's a freight shaker. And from what I gather, it's a full-size freight shaker. So, yeah, I'm not driving a tiny truck. So I'm happy about that. I'm sure y'all saw my video with Twisted Big D yesterday. He was my PSD trainer, and we went out to dinner at his place, and made a video and all. So that was fun. Got to meet his family for the first time. They're nice people. But I got a thick packet to go through to do a detailed inspection on the truck and write down and document everything and anything that would be wrong with it, and then hopefully hopefully there's nothing wrong with it, but whatever is wrong with it, get out of the way of the trash truck here. But get it all fixed and everything, and then I got a lot of stuff I gotta get. I gotta get my Abloy locks, I gotta get load locks, a bunch of stuff I need to get for my truck. And then I gotta check out of the Oasis Motel, and I got a ton of stuff. Get that all on my truck, get all moved into my truck, contact dispatch, and hopefully go get a load today and get that done. Start making money. Well, good morning folks, Captain Banana here. It is Saturday, July 25th. And the truck you see behind me, that's my truck. I got my truck, got all moved into it. I mean, I still need to get a refrigerator and some other odds and ends, but swing around and show you my truck. Yeah, she's a 2020 Cascadia, full-sized. Yeah, I didn't want a little tiny truck. And the color's not bad. I wish it was yellow, but whatever. So I got everything checked out on it. It's good to go. And heading over to the terminal right now to get my load locks and all the other crap I need, and try and get my first load and make me some money, make my trainer money. He's been bugging me. Hey, did you get your truck? Get ready to go pull your first load. Hurry up! I need that money. Well, yeah, I'm excited. Well, good morning, folks. It is Sunday, July 26th. So, my first week running as a company driver. Had my first load pickup yesterday. They sent me to this drop yard and told me to go get a trailer. Got there, trailer wasn't there. I was like, oh great. So I'm like, company driver. I get paid to drive the mile, so I don't care. Just sat there. Contacted my dispatcher, told him what the story was, and he's just like, okay, just sit tight and I'll get you something. Cool. So I was setting up my truck, setting up my bed and everything. Yesterday I went to Walmart and I got a refrigerator, and I really broke my back. Well, not literally, but we busted my ass lifting that thing up into the truck and everything. Then my TNT trainer called me, and he's just like, hey man, what are you doing? So I told him, so now I got a refrigerator. He goes, yeah, it's real easy to lift it up there if you take it out of the box first. Oh, key thing to have told me, because I didn't take it out of the box first. I lifted it up by the banding straps. I stood in the truck, lifted it up onto the passenger seat, and struggled with it to get it in the truck. Then took a knife and cut the box open and everything, and then put it in place. Yeah, it would have been nice if you told me, hey man, when you get a refrigerator, take the damn thing out of the box first. It's a lot easier to lift up into the truck. Yeah. Thanks for that, Eric. Really appreciate that. That's okay. Give it a year, the refrigerator will break. I'll have to replace it. These refrigerators weren't meant to be...
Communications failure. Please try again.
Damn Qualcomm. Refrigerators weren't meant to put up with banging around, especially in a freight shaker. Called a freight shaker for a reason. But I digress. So anyway, is it digress or progress? Whatever. Anyhow, so I'm laying in my bunk, just chilling. Hear the Qualcomm go off. I look like, oh, cool. I just got dispatched to the job. Go across the street to the Cargill. All right. So backed under the trailer, hooked up, got underway. Made it as far as the Petra, which was the first fueling stop, which was 472 miles or something. I had a couple hours on my clock, but by now it's 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. So I fueled up, shut down, found a parking spot. That was interesting, because there was really no parking spots other than reserved, and I really don't want to pay for parking. But I rolled up, and there was one truck parked in a spot, and then there was a truck parked next to him. It wasn't really in a spot, but when you're desperate, as truckers we make our own parking spots. So I pulled up behind him, and it's nighttime, so I'm really concerned with the 53-foot trailer I'm dragging behind me. And I'm looking, and I'm like, yeah, that trailer's awful close to the truck next to me, but I think I could squeeze in here, and kind of snaked it in, and then I had to turn the head of the cab out to get it, to line up properly, and then just sort of parallel park it backwards, if that makes any sense. But I got it in the spot, and the truck and trailer are straight, damn near right in line with the parking line. Shit, I did a better job of that than I did parking in a rest area. So anyhow, I got it all set and everything. Now this load's not due until Tuesday, and today's Sunday. And I got 1,032 miles to drive, so yeah, I'm just gonna crank it out. Can't do it in 11 hours. I'll probably do an 11-hour drive today. I don't know. I'll get it there, and I'll get it on time. That's what's in it, and I'll get it there safely. That's the most important. So anyway. First couple, this is day number 2 as a company driver. It's actually on a load, so it's been interesting. It's one of the things I noticed is the Qualcomm, like on my trainer's truck, I could hit home, search for a location, search for truck stops, fueling, a long route, look at the prices of fuel, and find a cheap place to fuel up. This Qualcomm in my truck, it's the same make and model and all, but the program is goddamn first programming is a little different. Actually, programming is well, you can't look at messages while it's moving. It'll read the message to you, but I want to see the message, not listen to the message. You got to stop, and then it'll let you read the message. And you hit the home button. If you hit it twice, it really doesn't do anything. You can only search for locations and stuff when you're stopped. So, kind of don't like that, but it is what it is. I mean, they give you the fuel routing that you have to follow, so it's just like, okay, stop 1, fuel route, stop 2, fuel, stop 3, fuel, etc. But it's small differences, not a big deal. But yeah, so far it's a pretty cool adventure. I'm enjoying it. Alright folks, Captain Banana here. Well, the adventure never stops. So I was stuck in traffic on I think it was I-70, and I was talking to my trainer, my PSD trainer, Twisted, and I noticed when I hit the brakes that so I've been sitting in traffic so long, that the air warning thing came up on my brakes. So I pulled over to a rest area, and I did a brake test. Where you depress the brake pedal and all that good stuff. And it's not supposed to lose more than 4 psi in 1 minute. Well, I watched the gauge just go all the way down, and then the trailer brake thing popped out. So I went to check it, and sure enough, my blue line had ripped clean out of my glad hand. So now I'm waiting for road assist to come out. I'm in a rest area, so at least I'm not on the road. I'm safely parked. But yeah, the blue line is actually it's your brake line. So I have no trailer brakes. It's a light load, but still no trailer brakes. Yeah, it's kind of scary. Well, good morning folks, Captain Banana here. Monday, July 27th. I'm 1 day away from delivering my load. It's got to be delivered in the nighttime. So the adventure so far, well, I don't think my tri-pack is working. Tri-pack's it's the auxiliary power unit. It runs when the air conditioning's on in the bunk, but I haven't heard it run while the truck's not running. It's supposed to run, keep the batteries charged. I don't know. I'll have to get to the terminal and get it fixed, but that'll be looked at anyway. But that won't be until after I've delivered my load. My load's going out to Massachusetts. So, yeah, I stopped at a Love's. There was no parking. I was going to go stop at another Love's, but came across the rest stop along the way, so figured screw it, I'll stop in the rest area, spend the night there. It's one of the nice things with an over-the-road truck. Everywhere you go is home. So yeah, so I'm going to go to a Love's, take a shower, and maybe get some breakfast. I don't know. But starting my day. Well, good morning folks. Today is Monday, July 27th. So, yeah, I'm en route to my delivery. Actually stopped right now at a rest area in Pennsylvania. But, yeah, my former co-worker, Ray, wanted me to do a video on my truck. I mean, well, I can show you the back of the truck. That's where I sleep. There's my battery charger for my vape batteries. I have a watch charger for my Samsung watch. That's the refrigerator that I broke my balls getting into the truck. microwave will go there. My George Foreman grill will go there. I've already mounted my paper towels. That's my storage up there. And, man, I'm so lazy. I haven't even taken the plastic off my mattress yet. Because basically, I don't care. I sleep in a sleeping bag, so having having plastic on the mattress don't bother me any. That's my GPS. That's a Garmin OTR 700. That thing works really great. What's nice about it is it does over-the-air updates, meaning you connect it to the Wi-Fi on your phone, and you don't have to plug it into a computer to update it. Since I, number one, don't have a computer with me, and number two, hate Windows. Windows suck. I hate the Windows operating system. Just so many problems with Windows. So I bought a GPS that I don't have to worry about plugging into a computer, into a Windows computer to update it. So anyway, what the hell? Do a video of my truck. Hang on. Okay, now I'm outside of my. And there she is. It's a 2020 Cascadia, full size. Thank God I got a full size. I would have gone crazy in a little small truck. That thing is called a deer guard. It's supposed to protect the truck from when you strike a deer or run over protesters. Nah. I don't know. Yeah, they're in my way and trying to stop me. Sucks to be them. But those things are called load locks. How the load locks work is they brace the inside of the trailer up against the walls, and they prevent your load from shifting and falling over and falling backwards, all that good stuff. Yeah, they were $35 a piece at the Prime store. That is my Abloy Lock. It's supposed to prevent anybody from hacksawing it or cutting it with bolt cutters or picking it or all that good crap. But honestly, if somebody wants to break into a trailer, they're going to break into the trailer. That is your DEF, and that's one fuel tank. The DEF fluid is, well, it's concentrated urine. Yes, it's actually cow piss. Concentrated cow piss, and this shit's really expensive. It ranges anywhere between $2.50 to $4 a gallon, depending on where you are. And you definitely don't want to get that stuff on you because it smells really bad. Yeah, I had to get out of the way of a truck pulling into park, and well, he stopped short of the stop line, so he might get hit in the ass. Somebody else is pulling in. He needs to pull that truck up further, but he didn't. Oh well. But anyway, so I made a video of my truck. So hope you're happy, Ray. Big trouble, Ray. Big trouble. Yeah. So anyhow, so I made a video of my truck. I don't know. I get on the road and get going here. Well, howdy folks. Captain Banana here. I am at the Pittston yard actually. This is where I trained and got my CDL. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'm at the Pittston yard. My APU is not charging the battery, so I had to bring it in. I mean, it's, you know, battery not charging is a problem, you know, for obvious reasons. Like, you go to get in your truck and start it up and it's click, 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 click. Yeah, that's a problem. That hasn't happened yet, but, you know, this is preventative action. So I got time on my load. I mean, my load's not due until 8 p.m. tomorrow. I'm 4.5 hours away from it, so it's not a big deal. But I came into the Pittston terminal. I dropped my trailer right by outbound, and then brought it in, made an appointment. They're like, yeah, worst case scenario, it's going to be 6 o'clock in the morning. It may be midnight. We don't know. We got your phone number. We'll call you. So I'm getting ready to go to bed. But yeah, so my first load's been interesting. I've had to call Road Assist, get the blue line fixed. That's the brake line for the trailer. Had the red line had blown out, I wouldn't have been able to move the trailer. But just the blue line blew out. I was wondering, like, why the truck was kind of hard to stop. I still used the Jake brakes to slow the truck down anyway. But I noticed that it just wasn't stopping as easily as it should. It's because I had no brakes. That would be why. The trailer's still trying to push the truck forward. Had it been winter time, it might have been terrifying, but thank God it's summertime. But yeah, so anyhow, so I'm waiting for the shop guys to, you know, get me in there so they can get working on my APU and get it fixed. I'm thinking it's a sensor. Probably is. It's probably a simple fix, but what do I know? I'm just a stupid truck driver. No, I'm not a stupid truck driver. I'm not stupid by any stretch of the imagination. I'm pretty good with electronics and computers, and that's what I'm thinking it is. It's, you know, it's a bad sensor, because, you know, I've diagnosed the issue. It's got to be a bad sensor. You know, dollars to donuts, it's a bad sensor. The APU runs when you have the air conditioner on, the air conditioner in the bunk, and, you know, so that charges the battery while it's running, so that works. But the APU just doesn't automatically kick on when the battery starts getting low. That's a problem. You know, every other truck I've seen, the APU is functioning normally. As soon as the battery gets below, I think it's 12.8 volts or 12.6 volts or something like that, it kicks on and runs until it reaches 13.5 volts and then shuts off. Yeah, I'm a techno geek. I know all this shit. You know, electronics interest me, and, you know, I know how this shit works. So when I took my break, I left the lights on, left the ignition on and all that. Came back after my 30-minute break. The battery voltage was down to 12.4. Shut it off. Waited 10 minutes. APU never kicked on. Turned the key back to the start position, and, you know, the voltage was at 12.5. Started the engine up. I don't know, 5 minutes down the road, the alternator voltage was at 14.2. You know, 14.2 is the maximum voltage on the alternator, maximum output voltage. That puts on lead acid batteries, is what the truck has, that puts what they call a float charge. It does bulk charge up to 13 volts, and then the rest, you know, the last 20% of it is, you know, what takes the longest. But I mean, these are, you know, these 3 big truck batteries, so you leave the lights on for a couple hours, it's not going to kill the battery. But I want my APU to be functioning properly. The seat has a small leak in it. Every 2 or 3 hours I have to put a little bit more air in the seat to raise it up, because, you know, it raises up like that. Let the air out and sit on the floor. My Cascadia, the the nose mirrors sitting on the floor, I can't see them. I have to raise myself up a little bit, and then I can see the mirrors, you know, the nose mirrors. Yes, I'm having fun. Up, down, up, down. Anyway, I wanted to put this video together and get it out there, and I'm fixing to go to sleep because, you know, God only knows when they're going to call me. So, hope you all enjoy my videos and all that good stuff. Give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. And if you're thinking about coming to Prime, my driver code is LAMOND. It's Lima Alpha Mary Oscar November Delta. If you're looking for a good trainer, I suggest going to Springfield and getting Daniel Cox. His driver code is COXDJO. That's Twisted Big D. He is a hell of a trainer. If you're looking for an awesome TNT trainer, that would be Eric Graley. That was my TNT trainer. And his driver code is GRALE. His last name is Graley and his first name is Eric, so it's GRALE. He is a frigging awesome TNT trainer. I mean, shit, he put up with me for 75,000 miles. But yeah, Eric's awesome. Daniel, Twisted Big D, he is awesome. And Prime is an awesome organization. I'm having the time of my life here.